So, it's official. The spoiler ban for Endgame has been lifted. And you know what that means. It's time to talk about my top 5 favorite moments of the movie. So just sit back and get ready for some motherfucking spoilers. Let's go! Number 5, I am Iron Man. So this is the big Iron Man moment of the movie. You could say it's the big Iron Man moment of all the movies. He's having his face-off with Thanos, very reminiscent of Infinity War, but this time, Tony's got the upper hand. He's dealing with a younger Thanos who hasn't had much experience with those Infinity Stones, and he's also not dealing with an Infinity Gauntlet. He's dealing with Iron Man tech. So when Thanos gets that glove and is about to make the snap and Iron Man intervenes and Thanos smacks Iron Man away, Iron Man takes the stones. Thanos is about to make the snap, says, "I am inevitable." Nothing happens. Where are the stones? Iron Man's got him. That's right, Tony Stark stole the stones from him. He's sneaky. So then we see the stones work their way up to Iron Man's hand, and right before he does the snap, full circle from the first Iron Man, and he's all, "I am Iron Man." Boom! See ya, Thanos. Thanos' army. Awesome. I also want to give a quick shout out to Robert Downey's acting skills. Everyone in this movie is great, but Robert Downey, specifically in this movie, acts circles around everyone. He is so good in this. Number 4, Old Man Rogers. This is the moment in the movie where I lose it emotionally. Captain America takes the responsibility on himself to return all the stones to their correct times. After he finishes his mission, he goes, "You know what? I'm gonna go find Peggy. I'm gonna get that date. I'm gonna get that dance. And I'm gonna live a nice, long life with her." And that's what he does. It's the sweetest thing ever, and it's such a good wrap-up for a character that is so selfless. Such a great moment. It's happy, it's sad, mostly happy. I saw the movie twice, cried both times. Number 3, Thor wields Mjolnir and Stormbreaker. The second that I heard Endgame might dabble with time travel, I started to hope. When it comes to Thor, and Thor comics, Thor movies, I'm a huge fan. Obviously. My absolute favorite Thor comic book series is called Thor God of Thunder. And in that series, he manages to time travel. And while he's time traveling, when he's fighting Gore, the God Butcher, he manages to wield 2 Mjolnirs. 2! And it's the fucking best. So when Thor's about to throw down with Thanos and he summons both weapons and his costume reveals itself and there's fucking lightning coming out and his beard gets all braided, that was like a dream come true for me. Oh, so good. So satisfying. If you want to read a good Thor comic book series, definitely read Thor God of Thunder. Number 2, Avengers Assemble. Okay, if you've ever read an Avengers comic book series where near the end everything leads to a huge battle and there's these huge splash pages of characters kicking ass and fighting villains and all this shit going on and all this action, there's all this momentum that just builds up to awesomeness. That happens in this movie. When Doctor Strange comes and he's opening all those portals and all the dusted are coming through, and when everyone's there, Captain America finally fucking says it. Avengers Assemble. We've been leading up to this for the last 10 years. We've never actually heard him say it. He says it in all the Avengers comic books. It's such a comic book moment, and I loved it. Yeah, it's cheesy, but it's so cool. Sam, on your left. Yes. Number 1, Cap is worthy. Holy shit. The moment where Thanos is driving Stormbreaker into Thor's chest, and then you just see Mjolnir lift up and fly back into Cap's hand. Boom! Oh my god, I lost my shit. Just such an amazing moment, and so surprising. So surprising. Never thought they'd go there. And not only was it the most shocking part of the movie for me, it appealed to me on so many levels. You're simultaneously realizing that Cap is worthy of Mjolnir. Flashback to Avengers 2, and you realize Cap was faking it so he wouldn't embarrass his friend. And while I'm thinking about this shit, Cap just starts wailing on Thanos. And we see Steve Rogers kick ass better than ever. Seeing someone use Mjolnir with a fighting mind like Captain America was like watching a fucking video game boss battle. And he's doing all these things we've never seen Thor do, and it was just my favorite part of the movie. My favorite battle, my favorite moment. Oh my god. Captain America is the fucking man, and he's totally worthy. So that's it. I've seen this movie twice. I'm probably going to go for a round 3 pretty soon. Fantastic movie. I absolutely love it. I got a rapid fire review on it if you want to check that out. There were like a million awesome moments in this movie, and I definitely left some shit out. So if you want to comment below and tell me what your favorite moment was, feel free. And subscribe.